right, babies, it's that time again. Oh, yeah. Just checking in with you, seeing how you're doing. We got to look out for each other. We got to live for each other. Whether we know each other's names or not, whether we're in direct relationship with each other or not. The choices we make every day, all day, benefit everyone, everywhere. Hello. Because that's what Jesus gave us. That's the kind of power he has. And that's the kind of power he shares. And how do we know that? Because when we submit ourselves to God in honor of Jesus, we get all kinds of inspiration that we normally don't get at all. Oh yeah, baby. And like almost instantaneously. Which is why I'm doing this right now. Which is why I do this all the time. Because I don't practice it. I don't think ahead of time. Some of you know. I've had people tell me, hey, why don't you prepare what you have to say so we don't have to wait so long to hear you say something? That's not the point, honey. The point is for you to have evidence in me of me being not prepared, no matter if I'm happy, upset, excited, tired, sick, whatever. That whenever it's time to put the camera on, I'm ready to go. Not with a prepared message, but with a prepared spirit. And then God just meets me and gives me something to say. Oh yeah, baby. And that's how I know it's God, because I don't have anything to say. At least not anything positive. But God always does. Oh yeah, baby. So today I'm going back to work. This is the beginning of my regular school year. Got 2 days with just the teachers, and then the kids show up. Oh yeah, baby. And even though I want to like complain and be like, oh, I have to do that. The Spirit of God in me says, no, don't go there, because you know what that's going to do. It's just going to feed that negativity. So instead, we submit to the living Spirit of God in us, and we look for opportunities to love and serve and hold others in higher esteem than ourselves. Oh yeah, baby. Well, I thought it said you can only love others if you love yourself first. Yeah, but that's the way you love yourself. If you really care about yourself, then you should know that you get all you need from God when you put others first. Oh yeah. That's how you activate God's Spirit. Oh yeah, baby. Just like that. So today I'm saying goodbye to this car with 415,000 miles on it, which is like a bittersweet thing. I mean, I've had this car since it was a baby in 2008. And most of my commutes, as you can tell, have been long. And for the most part, it's just been tremendously reliable. And that's how I want to be to God. I don't want to be someone where He can't rely on me. So some of you will say, you can't do anything by yourself. Why are you trying to be reliable to God? Only God can do it in you. Yeah, correct. But also, Paul, I think it's the writer of Hebrews, says that we need to grow up and put away childish things. And we should be about consuming meals of substance instead of suckling milk. So that's kind of what I'm saying about being available for God no matter how you feel. You know that every day has an opportunity, every day has several opportunities, and every day is just waiting on us to step up and be co-creators. So in that sense, we kind of identify ourselves in that paradoxical context that God loves, which is loving Him and serving Him in truth as a child would, yet conducting ourselves in the wisdom of being mature. Oh yeah, baby. You gotta have the balance, baby. In fact, if you don't, you're a problem. You may have noticed that. So thankfully, God is always ready to forgive, always ready to bring us to the next level, always ready to instruct us in ways that we've been unaware of in the past. And when He does, He helps us to embrace a neglected paradox. Oh yeah. In fact, let's think of another one. We just mentioned the child and the mature person. What other paradox is there? Let's see. There's teacher and student. You can't be a good teacher if you're not also ready to learn. In fact, I've seen that all the time in my job. People always say, you know, when they hear that I work with suicidal kids, they're like, oh, it must be really tough. And yeah, it's tough, it's challenging, but I'm trained for it. What makes it nearly impossible are the adults who are too consumed with being leaders and teachers and don't value vulnerability and seeing themselves as much of a student as those they serve. Oh yeah, baby. So you've got to nurture that balance between student and teacher. All right, let's think of one more before we sign off. So we have child and adult, and we have teacher and student. How about good and evil? Oh yeah. You remember there's that message in the Garden of Eden, not to eat of the knowledge, not to eat of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. Why is that? Because you don't want to have a systematic rule book like the Pharisees did and like many fundamentalists do today, where you've got neat little categories of what's good and evil. And you get the sense that, well, you make yourself reliable to God by doing good and avoiding evil. No. You make yourself reliable to God by continually eating of the tree of life, which is being in relationship with Him, submitting to His power and energy and love, and discovering how to be a co-creator in the present moment, so that for you, in your level of growth, you discover what is evil for you and what is good for you, and you don't judge others for not holding to the same standard. That's how you do it, baby. Oh yeah.